Okay, on the free response, my question for question 1, part A, was fully correct. In part 2, I needed to add, well, okay, first I'll read off my answer. I said, separase cleaves the protein complexes during anaphase. Cells pass cell cycle checkpoints through cyclins and cyclin-dependent kinases or CDKs. Cyclins will bond CDKs that contain the cell cycle. And I needed to add cells from complexes with different combinations of cyclins and CDKs. The combinations induce cell cycle progression. So the correct answer would have read, added that, so it would have read about that cells form complexes with different combinations of cyclins, independent with kinases and combinations of two proteins incomplete is induce the cells to move to different stages of the cell cycle. In part B, I identified the independent variable correctly, but this isn't the full story. So my answer read, an independent variable is a concentration of SEPin1 in the variable given. The scientists controlled the temperatures at which the experiments took place to ensure varying temperatures would not have an effect on the growth of the cancer cells. I need to say that SEPin1 is responsible for inhibiting the growth of cancer cells because 100% of cells are viable at very low concentration. So that's what a correct answer would have read. It would have said that that at a very low concentration, 100% of cells are viable even with CP1. In part C, I got the part right talking about the sensitivity of Stephen Monroe's concentration rose. But in the second part, I said my ratio is 1/62, but the correct ratio 1/3. So the correct answer would have said the ratio was 1/3. D, I got fully wrong. I needed to identify that the compound is affected, the rate at which the cells are cycling should decrease because SEPin1 should decrease the amount of active separation in the cells. If the cells are cycling less frequency, fewer cells would be in metaphase, but I did not answer that part. And question 2, my answer is right. Saying I'm a dynamite now. Oh my days. Okay, let me log in this fence. Question 2, I only got a 2 out of 10. So, I'm sorry, I'm eating a caramel. I don't know why I ate a caramel before. I can't really talk about my things when I'm eating a caramel. I wrote the script down for what I'm supposed to say, but it's hard for me to talk because I have a caramel in my mouth. But I'm not going to restart question 1, so you just have to live with it. I'm sorry, Miss Vince, but it's just the way it is. The only parts that I got right were both in part B, Miss Vince. Say you love me, say you love me. Okay. Part A, I said the plasma membrane will outlet will only let small, non-polar, non-charged items across. Na plus and K plus both have charges, meaning they cannot simply move across. ATP is required for sodium-potassium pump activity because the sodium-potassium pump uses active transport. Active transport requires energy. So, I got 0 points, and because I did not specify why. So, correct answer would have read that that the interior of the plasma membrane is hydrophobic. I didn't specify its interior. The phospholipid tails are hydrophobic. The exterior and the heads are hydrophilic. Yeah. Part B, as I said, I got 2 points, but I only got 2 of 3. My answer read. A dependent variable is the number of NHK cells present after the increasing concentrations of ouabain. NHK cells are a viable control because they have a normal rate of ouabain binding. A range of concentrations is necessary because it shows the effect of increasing or decreasing ouabain. I'm sorry, Miss Van. Concentration. Correct answer. What I've read that and because the control part that I didn't get rid of because it allows the effect of on the cell's responses with very concentrated ouabains, and it allows the scientists to compare the responses of PDK cells and normal cells to ouabain for the other part of part B. Also, the scientists need to determine whether different concentrations have different effects on cell numbers. The scientists did not know at which concentration of ouabain there would be an effect. Okay, moving on to question C. I wrote in NHK cells, NHK cells, increasing ouabain concentration leads to a decline in the number of cells. In PKD cells, increasing ouabain concentration leads to a rise in the number of cells until 10 to the 4th pimine is present, after which the number of cells declines. I got 0 points on this. The correct answer would have said that that the ratio of PDK will increase or stay the same. So decrease as a PDK has to be specified by the PDK part. And also that the PDK end spells block further phosphorylations of ERK. The amount of PERK will not increase. Yeah, which I didn't include any of. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry, I was reading my script for the wrong part. I was reading the script. Sorry. The increased concentration of ouabain result in decreasing APT activity because the expected activity is between 80 and 50, 45 units per second, but I didn't do any of that. And then my part D answer read that the ratio goes down. That's all I said because I was running out of time. I didn't have time to actually even read the problem really fully. So I just need to do a more specific prediction saying that it was because of the PME key and stuff like that.